We're with Shuan Butcher, Director of Communications with Move United. This is Game Day Sports Radio. Shuan, thanks for joining us today. How long have you been with Move United?
So I'm a communications manager. I've been with Move United for about 6 years. And Move United is a national nonprofit organization. We're considered the umbrella organization for adaptive sports across the country. And we're actually a merger between two other organizations that came together. They were doing adaptive sports in sort of different ways and came together and wanted to build this national movement to elevate the opportunity for sports for people with disabilities.
All right, nice. And for those, for our viewers, the gunshots are the starting gun out here. We have a lot of events going on. We'll get to some footage of that in a bit. Shuan, I understand this is the 66th annual Hartford National?
Yes, so this is, absolutely, it's the 66th annual the Hartford Nationals. We are in Hoover and Birmingham, Alabama this year as well as next year. It's an event that every 2 years moves around the country. And we've had a great time this week so far. So Hoover has rolled out the red carpet and Birmingham has welcomed us. And we've been in multiple different sporting venues here, as you can tell. We're at the track and field at Spain Park High School. And we have about 396 athletes from 36 states competing this week.
Wow, I noticed out in the parking lot, Kansas, Texas, all over. Yeah, so 36 states represented. And this venue, Spain Park High School, it's a little bit like a small college. It's very good. It should be good for events like this. Would you agree?
Absolutely. I mean, the not only the facility, but all the amenities that's here has really helped elevate this event from years past. And so we're just excited not only to be here this year, but the fact that we're returning next year, we know that we're going to be in good hands as well.
I like having the heads up for next year. We'll be able to cover more events. And so also, in addition to Spain Park venue, I've noticed Oak Mountain and Hoover, the Hoover Met. Mm-hmm. So you have events going on, it seems like every day in different venues.
Absolutely. So we have 7 different sports that are in competition this week. So we started out the week with para-triathlon at Oak Mountain. We've done archery at Hoover Met Stadium, as well as wheelchair tennis is taking place over at the Finley Center. We've had swimming at Birmingham Crossplex, powerlifting at Lakeshore Foundation, and shooting as well at Finley Center. So they shoot air rifles and do competitions there. And so we've been in this whole region for the last week, and so we're really excited to visit all these facilities and compete and just, again, we've had a wonderful welcome here.
Right, and the crowd's enthusiasm and energy is really good. I invite all our viewers to come out, and it's a good lesson to watch this crowd and how enthusiastic they are. Maybe carry that over to some of the other sporting events, because this is a really good crowd to watch, and they're into every event. And it seems like they're all have that energy, whether their child or their family member is in it or not.
Absolutely. We hear about challenges these days in terms of sportsmanship, but this field, the adaptive sports community, is so supportive of everyone. So the families, the coaches, the viewers, and obviously the athletes themselves are there, rooting for each other. If they're not competing in that race, they're rooting. Even if they're competing against someone else, they're rooting, and congratulating the person, whoever finishes the finish line first. And I have to say, the other thing that is about this event is it's a national competition. So every athlete here, all 396 athletes here, had to qualify to come and compete at this event. And we have about 24 sanctioned competitions around the country. So our motto is champions compete here, because they've already either placed first, second, or third, or got a certain time so that they could actually even compete here. And then they get to see how they compete and hold up on a national scale with other competitors, at their level.
Yes, and so they do have to qualify. Mm-hmm. It's not just sign up. And one of the things I've always enjoyed about traveling is it's the experience, and these kids getting to travel, and it's one of the best educations you can get is to travel and see other cultures. Even within our own country, you have subcultures, as we know, and we have different regions.
Right.
So someone from Kansas may not have ever been to the Southeast, and it's good for those kids. And I think it gives the families that are traveling together I saw the young lady out there with the big Texas flag. It's really, it's for our viewers out there. If you have a chance and you live near the Spain Park or in the Hoover area, come out and check it out. And Shuan, how many days left of competition do we have this year?
So we actually wrap up on Friday. So we have another day. We're out here on the track and field today and tomorrow. We've got wheelchair tennis also still going on, as well as air rifle shooting going on. And then we wrap up with a closing ceremony tomorrow night. So at the Finley Center, and that will culminate this year's event. But we'll be back next July as well.
Shuan, thanks for joining us. I'm going to go get some more footage of the great athletes out here. It's very fun. And thanks again for joining us here on Game Day Sports Radio.
Thank you.